building here, I call it the stealth building. I took care of someone's dog in there once for a while, and it's so quiet in there. It's like a soundproof recording studio room. But I can see there's like one window, or someone's doing something in the middle there. But it kind of reminded me of the World Trade Center towers, just because there's like a divot or some sort of thing sticking out on the sign. Who knows? Either a little mishap in the structure, or clothing, or someone's working on a window there. I don't know how you open the windows. I kind of forget because they're designed in such a way so that no one will fall out or anything. And it's, you know, like the entire living room could be all windows. No, like, it's not like a window on top of us. Now, where I live, it's like you have a wall and then a window. Some of these folks, the whole entire wall is a window. Anywho. Shall you? Home services, heating, cooling, plumbing. Too big? Nah. You know, Chips Ahoy. That's the ad on this, above this entryway to the Broad Street line. A powerful portfolio starts with your why. Oh, why? Why is there a powerful portfolio? Silencers and an attaché case in his left hand going in, a soft attaché, not those hard briefcases that look like a backgammon game. This morning. And an Element trying to catch up here. Honda Element. Remember when they first came out and they looked neat, like, oh, I want a Honda Element. I've actually ridden in one, I think it was a rent-a-car. I'm trying to figure out how I wound up in a Honda Element. It might have been through Zipcar. Zipcar had a couple. So, but it feels like being in the jump seat of a Jeep from the Army. Like, the one I was in, it wasn't like they had plush seats. It was very like hardcore. I get they might be designed to have that feeling like you're an outbacker who, you know, rides the rough roads out in the desert or something. But anyway, but they look good and they look cute. That's the biggest selling point, I guess. In a way, if you have to drive in your car a lot, you would want like comfortable seats. I discovered also through Zipcar that Audi, a station wagon no less, a small station wagon Audi had, like, I guess they were leather seats or they were close to it, like a really good knockoff of leather. I had been running around dog walking all day. This was after I was made to believe I'd be murdered in my apartment. I was kind of stuck in dog walking. I kept trying to get out. I couldn't find anything to help me get out. But I was all over the city, either biking, walking, running, whatever. I was all the way down in Old City, and I still needed to do a bedtime walk for dogs that needed 4 walks a day while their parents were away. But those clients didn't need overnights, but I was doing overnights for someone else. And the gig where I was doing overnights was all the way in Old City on 2nd Street, 2nd and Arch-ish. What I needed to do was run all the way back around 9:30 at night to 21st, 22nd, and Market to the Marano. Luckily, I found a Zipcar, and Zipcar isn't as easy to use these days, and there aren't as many cars, so they can't pull off the same events these days. But I reserved a Zipcar for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, which happened to be available this, near Gross Furniture or whatever, or Grossman Furniture or whatever on Arch Street, near 2nd or 3rd. And they probably don't even have a Zipcar lot there any longer. And I was able to get in that car, ride it up. I could park. I couldn't, it was later at night, so I was able to park in Trader Joe's without it being too much of an issue. Took care of those dogs and was able to drive back. It kind of worked out perfectly because it is an issue of where you're going to park the car for something like that. And as soon as I, sunk into the seat of that Audi, I was like, what? Are you kidding? This is the most comfortable experience I've ever felt in a long time. Couldn't believe how awesome it was to have these leather seats in a little, like a small station wagon Audi. And I swore to myself that I would get an Audi